My beloved, pause for a moment, right here. Before you swipe away like you've learned to do so easily, give me just 60 seconds. One single minute of your attention. I know how exhausted you are. I know how used you are to pushing forward, to staying busy, to surviving one more hour, one more day. I know your life has become a series of motions you repeat without rest. But I need you to stop. Not later. Not after this ends. Right now. Because what I am about to speak will alter the direction of your life. And if you rush past this moment the way you've rushed past so many others, you will miss what has been quietly prepared for you behind the scenes. You are not here by coincidence. Your finger did not land on this message randomly. Your eyes did not settle on these words by accident. This moment was arranged. I aligned circumstances, timing, and unseen details to bring you here because something critical is unfolding in your life. Something you cannot yet perceive with your natural eyes. It is urgent. It is powerful. And it requires your heart to be still long enough to receive it. So I ask you again, my child, can you give me 1 minute? Not because I need it, but because I love you too much to let you miss what is unfolding now. You've been carrying a weight for far too long. A heaviness you hide behind polite smiles and short answers. A burden you silence every morning when you open your eyes and tell yourself you have to keep going. I saw you when the day ended and the noise finally stopped. I saw you when you thought no one noticed. I saw the moment your strength slipped and the mask fell away. I saw you sitting alone, surrounded by silence, feeling everything all at once and wondering how much longer you could endure it. I was there when you tried to pray but couldn't find the words. When your heart wanted to cry but your body felt too tired to release the tears. When frustration rose in your chest but you didn't even have the energy to scream. I did not look away. I did not leave. I waited patiently for this very moment, the moment when I could finally speak directly to you. Because you have been asking for something deep inside your soul. You have been pleading in quiet places, in thoughts you never voiced, in prayers whispered under your breath. You have asked about provision, about doors that refuse to open, about bills that keep stacking higher no matter how careful you are, about dreams that seem to fade just as you reach for them. You told yourself those prayers were too desperate, too small, too broken to reach heaven. But every single one reached me. Every tear you wiped away in silence was seen. Every fear you swallowed was heard. Every prayer you thought didn't count was counted. And today, right now, I am not responding with distant hope or vague reassurance. I am answering with action already in motion. Your breakthrough is not something you are waiting for. It has already begun. The door you thought was closed is opening. The miracle you believed was delayed is arriving. But you must be awake for it. You must be present. You must slow down long enough to receive what is being released. That is why this minute matters. After this moment, things begin to shift. And I need your attention while they do. Now do something simple, yet powerful. Click the like button right now. Not later. Not at the end. Right now. Because that action is more than engagement. It is agreement. It is you saying, I receive what is being spoken over my life. When you do that, resistance begins to break. Barriers dissolve. What has been held back begins to move. Good. Now let me reveal what has really been happening beneath the surface for a long time. You have been giving everything you have. Working harder than most people ever see. Trying every possible option. Applying, saving, sacrificing, adjusting, cutting back. You did everything you knew to do, yet it still never seemed to be enough. No matter how much effort you poured in, you couldn't get ahead. No matter how disciplined you were, the numbers refused to cooperate. And slowly, quietly, something inside you began to fracture. Not all at once, but in small, almost invisible ways. Hope weakened. Faith wavered. Strength drained away until you were functioning on empty, pretending you were fine so no one would worry. I saw the late nights when you ran the numbers over and over, hoping something would change. I saw the moment your stomach dropped when you checked your account. I saw the pain of telling your children, "Not right now," when your heart wanted to say yes. I saw you ignore phone calls you were afraid to answer. I saw you smile in public while breaking in private. You carried responsibility in silence because you didn't want to burden anyone else. But you were never carrying it alone. What you couldn't see was what I was doing while you struggled. While you were fighting in the natural, I was fighting in the unseen. A battle over your provision. A war over your future. Because the enemy recognized what was written over your life long before you did. He saw the overflow. He saw the freedom. He saw the impact your life would have when you stepped fully into what was prepared for you. So he tried to delay you, distract you, discourage you. He used people, circumstances, and lies to convince you that nothing would ever change. He reminded you of past failures. He showed you evidence that seemed undeniable. But what he didn't realize is that every attack was documented. Every lie was countered. Every obstacle had an expiration date. And today I am releasing my response. Right now, I am breaking financial chains in the unseen. I am canceling assignments that blocked your provision. I am removing burdens passed down through generations. I am restoring what was drained. What was frozen is thawing. What was delayed is accelerating. But hear me clearly, this is not just about money. This is about restoration, vindication, renewal. This is about showing you, and those who doubted, that I am faithful. People underestimated you. Some gave up on you. Some quietly decided you wouldn't make it. But they forgot whose child you are. They forgot who stands with you. And when I move, no one can stop it. In the coming days, you will see unexpected shifts. Opportunities you didn't chase will find you. Help will come from directions you never considered. And deep inside you will know, this is not coincidence. Now, write 111 in the comments. Do it intentionally. It is a declaration of agreement, a sign that you are aligned with what is unfolding. Thank you. And now, let me speak to the place you rarely talk about, the mornings, the moments you wake up already tired, when the weight settles on your chest before your feet touch the floor. I saw you sitting on the edge of your bed, gathering strength just to stand. I saw the mirror moments when you barely recognized yourself. You weren't alone then either. Every breath you forced, every ounce of strength you pulled from nowhere, that was me sustaining you. You didn't break because I was holding you. You didn't fall because my hand was underneath you. And now we go deeper still, into the shame you carry about not having enough, about feeling behind, about saying no when your heart wants to give. But that is where healing begins. And this is only the beginning. I saw the moments you don't talk about. I saw when an invitation came and you quietly declined, not because you didn't want to go, but because you couldn't afford to. I saw you create reasons that sounded acceptable, explanations that felt safer than the truth. I saw you smile and say you were busy, when in reality your pockets were empty and your heart was heavy. I saw the heat of shame rise in your chest. I saw the embarrassment flush your face. I saw the humiliation press down on your spirit until it felt hard to breathe. I saw the moments when you felt smaller than everyone else. When you told yourself you were behind. When it seemed like everyone around you had life figured out while you were still struggling just to stay afloat. And my child, I need you to listen carefully now because this matters. That shame you felt did not come from me. That voice of condemnation was never mine. That guilt was not my heart toward you. I have never once looked at you with disappointment. I have never measured your value by what you have or do not have. I have never loved you less because your struggle was greater. Every time you felt ashamed, my heart responded with compassion. Every time you felt embarrassed, I covered you with tenderness. Every time you felt like a failure, I saw something very different. I saw a warrior still standing after battles no one else even knew were happening. When I look at you, I see someone who kept showing up when it would have been easier to disappear. I see someone who kept trying even after repeated setbacks. I see someone who refused to quit when quitting felt like relief. I see faithfulness that was never applauded. I see sacrifice that went unnoticed. I see quiet strength that no one affirmed. I see perseverance that was never celebrated. And I am about to honor all of it. I am about to reward what was done in secret. I am about to vindicate what others doubted. I am about to lift up what was consistently underestimated. But now, let me go deeper, into places you rarely allow anyone to see. I want to speak to the struggle you keep hidden, the pain you swallow daily, the fear you carry silently, hoping it doesn't show on your face. I want to talk about the prayers you whispered when no one was listening, the prayers you barely had the strength to form, the ones that didn't sound spiritual or confident, but came straight from survival. You prayed, "God, I can't do this anymore." You whispered, "Please help me." You cried, "I'm drowning." You wondered, "Do you even see me?" You asked, "Why does it feel like everyone else breaks through except me?" You prayed these prayers in the car where no one could hear you break, in the shower where the sound of the water hid your tears, late at night in your bed when the world was asleep but your thoughts wouldn't rest, in those in-between moments when life rushed back in and you questioned whether those prayers even mattered. They weren't polished. They weren't perfect. They weren't confident declarations of faith. They were desperate cries from a heart that had reached its limit. And those prayers moved heaven. They mattered more than you realized because they were honest. They were raw. They were real. I never asked you for eloquence. I never needed performance. I only wanted truth. Every broken prayer reached me. Every desperate whisper was heard. Every tear that fell carried weight. And now, today, they are being answered, not with vague comfort, not with distant reassurance, but with real breakthrough that will touch your life in ways you can see and feel. Now let me speak to the dreams you buried. Not because you stopped wanting them, but because wanting them hurt too much. You buried dreams of financial freedom because disappointment wore you down. You buried dreams of providing abundantly because repeated failure exhausted you. You buried dreams of traveling, giving freely, living without constant pressure because reality felt cruel and unforgiving. You told yourself it was maturity to stop dreaming. You called it being practical. You labeled it wisdom. But really, it was pain trying to protect itself from more pain. I watched you bury those dreams with shaking hands. I saw you turn away from them even though your heart was breaking. And every time you told yourself to stop hoping, something inside you cracked just a little more. But hear this clearly, I did not let those dreams die. I kept them safe. I preserved them where disappointment could not reach them, where delay could not destroy them, where discouragement had no power. And now, I am breathing life back into everything you thought was gone. I am restoring visions you believed were lost forever. I am resurrecting hope you thought you had outgrown. Because those dreams were never random. Those desires were never foolish. Those visions were never imaginary. They were planted by me. They were whispers from heaven. Blueprints for your future. Seeds meant to grow at the right time. If you feel my presence right now, acknowledge it. Let your heart respond. You have been afraid that nothing will ever change. Afraid that this is as good as it gets. Afraid you will remain stuck while others move forward. And because hope has hurt you so deeply before, you learned to keep it at a distance. You lowered your expectations. You numbed yourself. You settled for surviving instead of believing for more. But I did not create you just to survive. I created you to thrive. I did not rescue you so you could barely make it. I rescued you so your life could overflow. And the fear that has been gripping you, the doubt whispering in your mind, the heaviness pressing on your spirit, none of it gets the final word. I'm not asking you to pretend to be strong. I'm not demanding faith you don't feel. I'm simply asking you for 1 minute. 1 minute where my voice becomes louder than your circumstances. 1 minute where my promises rise above your pain. 1 minute where you allow yourself to believe that the God who shaped the universe also cares deeply about your daily needs. And in that minute, something shifts, not because of your strength, but because of mine. Not because you earned it, but because you are loved. I know you've watched others get blessed while you stayed behind. I know you've wondered why doors opened for them but not for you. But what you couldn't see was my protection. Those closed doors weren't rejection, they were protection. Those people who left weren't loss, they were removal. Those delays weren't punishment, they were preparation. If I had answered you sooner, you wouldn't have been ready. What I'm releasing now would have overwhelmed you before. But now you've been refined. You've been shaped. You've been strengthened. And because of that, what is coming will not destroy you. It will empower you. Watch closely in the coming days. Pay attention. Things are moving. And understand this, right before breakthrough appears, there is often one final attempt to discourage you. But this time, you won't fall. Because you are not who you used to be. And this story is not ending the way you feared. There will be one final test. One last desperate push meant to wear you down. An unexpected moment designed to shake you just as you're about to rise. Something will happen that you didn't plan for, a bill you weren't prepared to see, a setback that feels unfair, a disappointment that lands heavier than the rest. And in that moment, the thought will come, I knew it. Nothing ever changes. You will feel the pull to retreat, to lower your expectations again, to return to numbness because hoping feels too painful. Do not give in. Do not mistake that moment for failure because it is not proof that nothing is working. It is proof that everything is working. The opposition only shows up when it knows it is losing ground. Resistance intensifies only when breakthrough is close. The enemy does not waste energy on people who are stuck. He attacks those who are about to step through the door he cannot close. So when that moment arrives, and it will, remember this, the night always feels darkest just before the sun rises. The pressure is always greatest just before something new is born. Hold on a little longer. Stay steady for one more hour, one more day, one more breath. Because on the other side of that final test is the breakthrough you have been longing for, the answer you have been praying into the silence. Now I am releasing something over you that will not just change your situation, but will rewire the way provision flows through your life. This is not temporary help. This is not a short-term fix. This is a shift that will echo through your future. I am releasing supernatural provision. I am releasing fresh ideas that unlock new streams of income. I am releasing divine connections, people with the authority and influence to alter your path. I am releasing favor in rooms you once felt invisible in. I am releasing debt cancellation, unexpected income, and multiplication on the work of your hands. But beyond all of that, I am releasing peace while you wait, strength while you endure, and joy even in the process. Because the miracle is not only about what arrives, it is about who you become while you're believing. The transformation matters as much as the provision. Now do something intentional. Share this message with 3 people right now, not later, not when it feels convenient, right now. Because there are people connected to you who are standing at the edge of giving up. People who need to hear that they have not been forgotten. When you share this, you are not just sending a video. You are becoming a messenger of hope, a lifeline in someone else's storm. And understand this truth, when you bless others, your blessing multiplies. When you help someone else stand, your own breakthrough accelerates. When you allow yourself to be a channel, I increase what flows through you. You already know who needs this, send it. Do not hesitate. While you do that, let me speak once more to the deepest place in you, the place that has been hiding, the place that has been aching, the place that has been surviving day by day. I know about the nights you cried yourself to sleep. I know about the mornings you woke up with anxiety already gripping your chest. I know about the weight you've been carrying that feels heavier than you can explain. I was there for every tear. I heard every prayer. I felt every ache in your heart. And I have been preparing a response so undeniable, so clear, so overwhelming that when it unfolds, no one will be able to deny my hand in it. You will walk into rooms that once shut you out. You will receive opportunities from people who once overlooked you. You will handle resources you once believed were out of reach. And when they ask you how it happened, you will remember this moment. You will remember when you were at your lowest and I met you there. When you wanted to quit and I steadied you. When your hope was gone and I lent you mine. This moment belongs to you, not to someone else, not to another story, to you. What I have prepared carries your name. Your story is woven into it. Your journey has shaped it. No one else can take it, replace it, or walk it out for you. It is yours alone. Now speak this out loud. Let your voice agree with what heaven has already decided. Say, I receive the financial breakthrough prepared for me. Say, I claim the provision God has assigned to my life. Say, I step into my season of overflow right now. Let those words fill the atmosphere. Let them register in the unseen. Let them activate what has been waiting for your agreement. Because what you speak, you align with. What you declare, you establish. What you claim in faith, you step into. I am the Lord your God, the one who lacks nothing, the one who never runs out, the one who delights in blessing his children. I am the God who multiplied oil until every vessel was full. I am the God who fed thousands with a small offering. I am the God who caused walls to fall at the sound of obedience. And I am your God. What I have done before, I will do again. Not because you earned it, but because you are loved. Not because you were perfect, but because you are mine. Within the next 30 days, you will have a testimony. Within the next 30 days, you will see evidence. Within the next 30 days, you will know beyond doubt that I am faithful. Mark this moment. Remember this day, because this is where the shift began. This is where your financial story changed direction. This is where waiting ended and movement started. Your season is turning. Your breakthrough is not distant. It is not someday. It is now. Open your hands. Open your heart. Open your faith. Everything you survived prepared you for this. Everything you endured positioned you for this. Everything you walked through qualified you for this. Now step forward. Step into what has already been spoken. Step into the abundance promised. Step into the life designed for you. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your season. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what has already been decreed. It is done. It is settled. It is yours. Believe it. Declare it. Receive it. Walk in it. Live in it.